What is up, Transformer fans and geeks? This is Zagatron with another figure review. And today I'll be reviewing the Transformers G1 Reissue Headmaster Chromedome. And these G1 reissues are Walmart exclusives. And these are the Titans Return version of these figures, just repainted in their G1 paint schemes. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at the packaging. This awesome reissue of G1 packaging. And we have an image there of Chromedome there in his robot mode. There he is in packaging in his vehicle mode. Here is his Headmaster stylor. And let's take a look at the top of the box. Just how it was in G1. They would show you the steps. Actually, this doesn't transform in 4 steps, but you know, that's how it was back in G1. Just a little quick run through of the transformation. Let's take a look at the side of the box, and we have an image there of Chromedome there in both his modes. And let's take a look, and it's the exact same picture on the other side of the box. And let's go to the back of the box, and all that is that awesome G1 artwork. That looks amazing. And here we have Chromedome with his tech specs and his bio. Let's take a quick read at that bio. And it says his function, computer programmer. It says a battle plan is only as good as its programmer. He spent several thousand years crunching numbers at Cybertron's Institute for Higher Programming before a Decepticon attack reduced it to a pair of smoking microchips. So that is it for Chromedome's bio. So there's Chromedome in packaging. So let's free Chromedome from packaging and let's check him out. So here is Chromedome out of packaging, and let's take a closer look at him. And he is painted more like the G1 Chromedome. And what Hasbro did here to make it more like the G1, they painted the rims. They made this design more like the G1. It's not identical, but it's more like the G1, I guess, based on how the hood is spaced out. And they painted this one piece here in a red color. And this is the piece in the G1 figure that would flip down and would reveal his tech specs when you plugged in his Headmaster. So that's a nice little touch. And they painted it this in this beige color, where the Titans Return one, it breaks it down here down the middle with brown. So now they made it all in one color, like the G1. And these wheels are the transparent clear plastic, like the Titans Return one, but they did paint it in this metallic looking copper, and I love this touch. This looks amazing. And you got the headlights there painted, the Autobot symbol there. So yeah, I love what they did with Chromedome here. He looks great in his new G1 paints. And here is Chromedome's Headmaster stylor. And the difference between this guy and the Titans Return is that this guy is in, he has a painted head sculpt, and he has a different color. Whereas the Titans Return one was all in one color, had no paint apps on him whatsoever. So, and for such a small figure, this is they've done a great job with all the molded in plastic. So he's pretty cool. And on the back, we've got Chromedome's head there, and this is more in line to the G1 Chromedome compared to the Titans Return. I do love all the glossy white on the head sculpt. It looks great. Let's put him standing there next to Chromedome there. Let's go over the weapons. He does come with his gun here, which is all molded in red plastic, no paint apps on him. And he does come with also his Titan's Return gun here, where this also doubles down as a turret for stylor. And per the instructions, you could just grab stylor here, and let's sit him down here in this turret where he just plugs in. He's got some ports underneath his legs there, and in the turret there's two tabs right there, and he just sits there, and you just tab him in there in the turret, and he just sits there. And so you grab this gun and it just ports in right in the front, and there you have stylor there manning the turret. And you could just grab this and you could just plug it into the top of the car. There's these two ports up there on top, and then these two slots here underneath the gun, and you could just plug them in like that. And then you have storage for stylor there. And if you don't want them, just pop them off. You could plug this guy here on the side of the car if you want to. If you don't want him on top, you could just do the sidecar thing on the side. On either side, he's got another port there on that side, so you could do that. Or we can just this guy's falling apart on me. Unplug him. Or we could just open up the canopy here. This is two pieces together, so we could just unplug here. So you open up the top part of the car, and he's got to one-seater, so you could just sit stylor in there. And inside the cockpit, you could put him in there. You could sit him in there nicely, and then you just flip the whole front down. It's a little bit cumbersome because it falls apart, but you could just flip the front end down. Stylor is there, he's coming out. Let me fit him in there. So now we could just fold this down. You go fold him down, and there he is comfortably inside the car. And you could just, I guess, you could plug these wherever. You could plug one gun here on the side like that, and then we could just plug this other gun here on the other side as well. And then we could go for that look right there. It does roll very nice too. This figure does roll very, very nicely, very freely. All right, so now we have that. Let's get down to transformation here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to first remove stylor from the cockpit, and if I could somehow dig my nails in there. Let me just, there you go. He's out. I'm gonna leave that like that for now, because due to transformation, this is the bottom portion of his leg. So we're just going to come out here, and we're just going to flip these arms open. We're going to reveal the fists. So we're gonna come in here, and we're just going to pull his fists out like that. And so we're gonna come around here to the back, and then we're just going to split this whole section apart like that. And then we're gonna open his legs up on the other side. And so this just flips over like this. And so you have all that. This is the back end. We're gonna rotate him at the waist. And so we're going to get these feet, we're gonna flip them up, like so. And so we're just gonna close up the legs. Like that. We're gonna flip these, this is the top portion of the car. We're gonna flip it up like that. And then we're just going to get this piece right here, which is his chest. We're gonna flip it down like that. And then we're gonna come around here and we're going to detach the whole hood of the car. And there's these two tabs that are right on the side. We're just going to detach them from the tabs. We're just gonna pull up. And so this is on a double hinge. And so this is, we're just going to get the whole back and we're just going to fold it right back there. And then we're going to leave the headless robot here for a second. We're gonna stand him right there. We're gonna grab stylor. Here we're gonna fold him. And there's his head. And then we're just going to plug this guy into that hole right there. If he lets me. There we go. And there is Chromedome in his robot mode. Very cool. And we could just give Chromedome his weapons. So we're just going to plug that in right there. Plug that in right there. Give him the other gun. This goes in like this. And there is Chromedome all armored, armed up and ready for battle. Very nice. And as far as storing his weapons, there isn't much storage unless you want to plug them into his shoulders or do some different type of variation with that. And as far as articulation goes, you can rotate his head all over the place. So that's very cool. Very slight up and down movement. Let's see. We have this hood gets in the way, but we have some slight shoulder rotation. This wheel gets in the way of the movement. You might have to just move that out of the way so we could get the shoulder rotation there. We do have an elbow bend. And it moves in and out. We have a bicep swivel. There's a mushroom peg right there. The hands, unfortunately, due to transformation, they don't move. They just stay stagnant. We do have waist rotation. We have 90 degrees bend at the knee. We have a thigh swivel here. Another mushroom peg right there. And that is it for the articulation of the figure. And there is Chromedome in his very nice G1 looking robot mode. And so for my final verdict on this figure, he is a nice G1 looking Chromedome. If you missed out on the Titans Return version, this is a nice option, and I love the G1 packaging that brings in a sense of nostalgia and all the G1 paint apps that they did to his figure. So it's a nice looking figure. Aside from the joints are a little, based on these Titans Return figures, are like a little loose in my opinion, but other than that, he is a nice addition to any collection. And this is a Walmart exclusive, so you can only purchase this at Walmart or walmart.com. So this is it for this review. Please make sure to share, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment down below. And this was it for the Transformers G1 Reissue Chromedome and Stylor video review. Thank you for watching.